Hey there, Dan from the home studio here. You're going to hear it, thought I'd address it. Audio on this, it's not great. I thought the portable recorder was working. It wasn't. It's a new piece of gear. It happens. We tried it a couple times. I got it the best that I could. Zach is great. I'm okay. And that's it. Let's keep it rolling. Well, hey everyone, the Rochester Residency is back. Jimmy Grillo did such a fantastic job in December that I think we needed the start of this year to reset ourselves, but we are raring and ready to go. And this guy, Zac Lijewski, he's putting on 4 fantastic shows in the month of April, to keep this Rochester Residency thing going strong. He's got 4 shows, like I said. He's got 3 on Fridays, 1 on Thursday. Hint, hint, wink, wink. It's a special one, and he's here talking about these 4 shows. Zach, thanks for your time, man.
Good morning, Dan.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Let's talk about this first show. What do you got on tap for us?
So our first show, it's called the Drinkin Stinkin, classic country music. And I will say, the Drinkin Stinkin is an album name from Boogie Will Webb.
That's what I was wondering.
And it just fit in. I don't want to be, any sort of derogatory or nasty, but I just love the name.
It's perfect.
So I got together with the Public Water Supply crew, and we're going through the classic country tunes from the 50s to the 70s. Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, Marty Robbins. You got some Elvis in there, Johnny Cash. We're doing the good stuff.
Yeah.
And so we are just kind of trying to sing about the ideals of those times. Listening to your mother and doing a little bit of drinking on the side, and seasoning your lasso.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why'd you want to team up with Public Water Supply for this show?
I went to college with a bunch of those guys.
Oh, yeah.
I know them and I love them, and they do a lot of covers of some Willie Nelson tunes and stuff like that. They do them a little different, a little special, and I know that they have an affinity for those tunes, and so it's
It's gonna
when
be
I talked to them, I was like, let's do this. And they sound so.
I was going to
really
say,
happy.
it seems like a natural fit. That show is on our Friday. The next show is also on a Friday. Why don't you talk to me about that one?
Yeah, so the last snowstorm that we had, where the thunder came down with the snow, a girl named Genny was playing at Three Heads, and we lost about 3/4 of you to the snow. So
it happens.
We're doing it again, and for you, the people of Rochester, New York. We're just having a classic girl named Genny show, but we are doing something a little special. We got a certain someone who's going to be playing for the whole show, and it's going to be something to not miss.
Absolutely. Is it a surprise? All right, we'll find out when we get there. Like we said, those 2 shows are on Fridays, and this one's on a Thursday. Zach, why is this next one on a Thursday?
Because it is the St. Patty's Day of marijuana. It is 420, everybody. That's right. You heard right. We're super honored to be playing as the Honey Smugglers on 420 at Three Heads, because the previous bands to play the 420 show, which is a pretty blowout night, is Mosaic Foundation and Giant Panda. So there's a theme going with those 2 right there. But
what could it possibly be?
Yeah, it's a very loud and open snare sound.
Exactly. Sick delay, baby.
Yeah, right. So we're very honored, and we're doing something very special with the Honey Smugglers. We're doing the Honey Smugglers Big Band, and so we got Malcolm Williamson wrote horn parts for a 3-part horn section. We just got the demos back, and he absolutely crushed it. So we're super excited. So it's going to be the Smugglers like you never heard it. We have Joe Stelly from the Sideways playing keyboards. We have Chris Kimmel from the Buddha Hood and Giant Panda, and a whole bunch of other projects playing percussion. So it's going to be a big and different sound. And also I heard that the Honey Smugglers beer is on tap now, and there may potentially be a special one related to the holiday season.
Ooh, that sounds I was going to say, I've had the normal canned version, and that is delicious. Well, we've talked about 3 shows, which means we've got 1 more. Why don't you talk to us on this final Friday show?
The last show is very special to me. We're going to be myself, Brian, the McDonald, the lead singer of the Honey Smugglers, Stephen Burke, the other lead singer of the Honey Smugglers and bass player, Don Marini, the drummer from the Honey Smugglers, and from Johnny King and Receivers, and Arjun Baxter from the bass player for the Sideways, Grace Serene and Super Clean, and Spooky and the Truth. We're all coming together, and we're going to do a tribute to the Jack Johnson In Between Dreams album, which is a really special album to me. It's kind of like the sound of like my late teens and like early 20s, and it got me through a lot of stuff, in particular a death in the family, and it's the quintessential Jack Johnson for me, and it's a beautifully written and simple album. And kind of to honor a lot of those feelings, we're going to be donating a portion.
We also might be donating potions, in fairness.
A portion of the proceeds to the Jackson Ohana Foundation, which is the foundation that Jack Johnson founded, which supports environmental and arts organizations. So we're just trying to do the right thing like the old JJ would, you know?
That's a beautiful thing. Well, those are 4 fantastic shows. We're going from classic country to A Girl Named Genny to 420 with some real jam grass, might I say, with the Honey Smugglers and a fantastic tribute to Jack Johnson. Well, my name is Dan Gross. That is Zac Lijewski, the Rochester resident for the month of April, and we will see you at all of those shows at Three Heads Brewing.